TTRLA, man, we are back with another clip. You know what I mean? Hey, man, say, man, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and share to my channel. Like, subscribe, and share to my channel, motherfucker. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds. All right, you should be good. This right here is what we call an informative clip, man. All right, this is the highly anticipated interview. And Glizzy has sat down with RG Simba, and they on the interview. You feel me? I appreciate the interview. I like the interview. I think Ant could have did a lot better with his researching and with the questions that he was asking. It was like bare minimum. Like, as a viewer of an artist that, you know, I fuck with and somebody that is being interviewed, I feel like your questions should not be centered around just like basic shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you from type shit. Like, get in depth with these questions. Like, I felt like as a viewer, I didn't really get to know who Simba is, you know what I'm saying, based on the questions that was being asked. But I do appreciate the interview, you know what I'm saying. I don't really like, though, how Ant was trying to play it to the media, that the media was the one that made him think that Simba was talking about it when he got home, and that's the reason why he had to drum up some fucking ass story about RG being not who he is, which is a solid nigga, you know what I mean? And so I don't really like how he ain't hold himself accountable for that. But at the end of the day, he did say, you know, my fault, my bad, I apologize type situation. So I mean, at the end of the day, you can't do nothing but what it is. Another thing that I noticed throughout this interview is that RG Simba is smoking weed, you know what I mean, while he got his Muslim garb on. Now, me, I'm not no Muslim. I don't understand, you know, I understand Islam, but I'm not in that religion. However, I do feel like Simba is a very strong and powerful person in our area of the DMV, especially with young men who go to prison and come out Islam, you know what I'm saying? I think he needs to be setting a better example for the youth. You know what I mean? Like, I get you smoke weed, that's cool, but when you on a platform, especially a big platform, and you got your garb on, I don't think smoking weed should be what you should be doing. You know what I mean? Because Simba said something. And Simba, you may or may not catch this. You know, you don't know me from a can of paint. I'm just a super supporter. Like a real supporter. I got good men that's in the prison systems that was locked up with you, and they stamped that you was a solid nigga. And you know, I've been doing my own little research, and you a phenomenal young man. So when you say things like, I want to be on my dean, you know, for me, when I think back to how I was raised in a Christian home, you know, when somebody says that they want to be walk right, or you know what I'm saying, they want to be somebody pushing this type of religion, you know, certain things that maybe you can't really do in the public eye. Now, behind closed doors, off the screen, that's your business. But I think when you are, you know, because Islam is such a disciplined religion, and when you mention you want to be on your deen, that means that you want to walk more like Allah, or be more in Allah's good graces. So I think that certain things that you're doing on camera you should stop it. But you're young, and so you're growing. So hopefully as you get older and as you read more of the Quran and Islam, you know, your discipline to be a little bit stronger. But other than that, this is a phenomenal interview. I mean, your personality is great. You're a very handsome young man. I wish you nothing but success. You know, big ups to your family and your friends for keeping you focused. And I hope that we see much more interviews from you in the future. This right here is YC. This is a gentleman from the District of Columbia who was tragically killed, but Simba gave him a shout out. And for those of you who are not familiar with him, he is a phenomenal artist. Like, rapper, he got it. Hands down the best that come out of Southeast, you know. But it's unfortunate his life, you know, had to end. But we're going to tap in. You feel me? All right, let me start rapping and we're going to get into this interview. It's about, total interview is about 15 minutes, but I got a portion of it. So make sure y'all tap in. Shout out to RG Simba. Yeah, that.
From the village, man. Montgomery Village, Maryland. Almo County. Oak Maryland. You know, the Grove.
What's the day like growing up in Moco?
Like, it's decent. Like, you got different areas, so it's different in different spaces. Just like, it ain't the same growing up everywhere in DC, but it's basically like, for me, that decent, you know what I mean? Start hanging around. Really, you just get into like, wrapped up in the environment, depending on where you at, for real.
What made you start rapping?
Cause like, I like to rap, like music for real, like since a youngin'. And I probably learned how to rap when I was like 9 or so. So I been like the rapping, and I knew I was good at it, so I did the.
If you could work with anybody in the DMV, who would it be?
For the DMV,
Yeah.
Brett Fires or so. Brett Fires, probably.
How did you end up linking up with Money Set?
But we locked it in, you know what I mean? I Money Set. Man, we was, you know, I've been with certain niggas from New York, for real. So, like, when I was locked up, I was his man, for real, Reaper. And, like, he locked us in, for real, so when I came we just linked to the stew and all that other I with him. Came around there, you know what I'm saying? Locked it down. I been like this music, because I liked one of his songs, for real. About what he was like, from the north to the south, that joint, I was with that joint.
If you can work with anybody right now, who would you want to work with?
Young boy.
Bait. And they put something about ANTGLIZZYS said Simba hot, something. But I remember the live, but I was talking about something completely different. They just put that in the caption. That joint just flew on.
Yeah, so when I seen that, you know, I got a feeling, because, you know, that's some real street. Like, as a man, I was thinking, like, you know, you can't do that, for real, because I already know. Everybody really already know what's up with me, for real, so I was just like, man. So, you know, anybody would have been on that, but then when, like, really I got the understanding when, like, I know certain people holler at you, RONNIEMOE and shit. And I was just like, bro, like, he just was confused. He already know that's not that, so, you know, want to holler at you.
And this for the people that don't know, I never in my life seen no paperwork on Simba or not, bro. Me calling you hot was like me defending myself. I ain't know what to say about you, bro. I ain't had nothing. I had to whip up a story out the hat real quick.
Yeah, I know, and that's what, like, motherfucker.
Could you explain y'all relationship and give us like a good moment of why I see something you don't want the people to remember him by?
Bro, YC was the best at the bro. Gonna lie to you. YC was just always turned. He always was trying. He always was, you know, outside, for real, like. So while I was around YC, like, he'd send me some traction. I never get to go to the studio with him. He always would be on other, for real, like, on, you know, outside. But YC was like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He was like that with that. Yeah.
Do you know your plan?
Alright. Shout out to Herbo, man. Alright. Alright. Everything I did, everything I do, strictly for the money, never for the fame. Rock for the money, drop for the money. When it come to cash, try to do anything. Since my uncle died, up and down the ride, took his own life, real suicide. That's when I was sick. Last time I cried, might be traumatized. Think I homicide, chasing out the cash, focus on the prize. Posted on the block, me and all the guys. Selling bitches dreams, telling bitches lies. Take them out to eat, burgers a surprise. Ray-Bans on my eyes, 40 by my side. Gotta stay alert, even when I'm high. Molly in my body, I ain't scared to die. Nigga, this shit change, better use it wise. Sneak this and niggas fucking up the game. Niggas only tough when they think you lame. Come around me, everything changed. Bitches don't speak, niggas sucking chains. I'ma change the game, one way or another. Or to my mother, or to my brothers. I'ma take a chance with this rap shit. If it don't work, back to selling butters. Right back on the block, I ain't on the couch, back to pushing weight like I'm working.